appreciate this divine opportunity in this holy place to participate and share with all of you such a spiritual and intensive moment called life. I want especially to thank for Dr. International and your behalf to your holiness, parents, and all Shantikunj family. I don't want to speak in my mother language, which is Spanish. I don't want to speak English. I don't want to speak in any language. I would like to speak in only one language. That is the language of heart. We are surprised and glad and personally shocked when we find a great correlation between the eternal and traditional teachings from ancient Hindu sages and the findings provided by modern medicine, including the theory of quantum mechanics called modern medicine. I have an aphorism or sutra for this. Unless this theory or concept doesn't shock you from the beginning, it is unlikely you will understand it. This is true either for quantum mechanics theory, or Vedanta, or Ayurveda, or any holistic aspect of life. Why was it a shock for me? First of all, because this knowledge increased my internal entropy, my internal disorder. However, I could reorganize at a higher order, a psychological or mental level, and in my conscience, so that I felt healthier. Anyway, at the beginning, it was a revolutionary concept for myself, for my life, and it influenced me in all my different relationships, and later it triggered out my thinking as a doctor. Therefore, it changed my internal focus about health and illness, and due to that I changed the criteria in career patients. In our case, we could expand the knowledge provided by Western medicine, understanding it in a wider context of sufferings and illnesses in human beings. The essential knowledge was expressed in the form of sutras, aphorisms, mantras, chanting, and poems, among others, contained in the complete body of knowledge called Vedas. I want to ask some questions to explain what the essence of my message is today. From the point of view of Ayurveda, yoga, culture, spirituality, and Vedanta. What is the only disease? What is the single or unique cause of the disease? What is the remedy for this disease? What is the nature of the cause of all disorders? What is the first stress-producing factor in human beings? Is the first stressor implied in the paradigm of creation from the Shastra's viewpoint? The creator order, named Ishvara from Vedanta's viewpoint, and Prakruti in another school of thought, is the first stress-producing factor. Prakruti is called the primary root of the creation, which shows the manifestation in the universe of the form in which a man is included. The content of Ishvara or Prakriti is the gunas or attributes. From the functional point of view, they are considered as limiting attachment, upadis, in the process of creation. This creator principle is the first stress factor that the man must confront. The lack of understanding of the nature of the creation is the prime factor causing stress in the mind and body of an animal. Stress brings imbalance in body-mind complex and forces those results in physical symptoms such as dissatisfaction and pain, sorrow, or particular condition in the mind. The first conflict a man has to deal with is the creation itself. The understanding of the features and singular manifestation mechanism is the main strategy to manage stress. The creation's forces are designed to generate tension or conflict. At the Big Bang moment, the forces of the creative intelligence or pure consciousness through the wake of Rajoguna stimulate and awake other two gunas. The three inseparable attributes or streams, which are called gunas, are called in the Jivatan in the body-mind complex. From that transcendent and particular moment of awakening in the Ishvara or Prakriti, the gunas maintain a link, a special relationship between each other. This link among the inseparable gunas will be repeated throughout the existence and sustained at all levels of manifestation, from the subtlest up to the most material or complete levels. This relationship is characterized by two trends, which are simultaneous. One is to prevail over the other two, that's to say, competition or predominance, and the other is cooperation. The first result in self-assertion is trying to keep the identity and autonomy. The second one shows the different coordination functions. Therefore, they are the forms of integration and the unity concept that are created in the objective world. The second stressor can be considered, such as attractions and aversion, are also called likes and dislikes, or ragadveshas from the Vedanta viewpoint. The identification process about what I like and what I dislike denies my real nature. It gives away on an animal. Both are subjective concepts of a person, so that they are the content of the external mind or manas from the vision of Vedanta. They control our desires, attractions and aversion toward objects, and work together with the sense organs. Likes and dislikes are predominant and they handle our inner world. They are part of our subjective reality. This subjective reality is projected into our external reality. Both objective reality and subjective reality are superimposed on the absolute reality or pure consciousness, or our unlimited happiness sense, which is named Ananda from the Vedanta's view. We must make an enormous effort to acquire likes and avoid dislikes.